keep it cute. But baby, my balance, it comes from above. So step light, hold your head high. We gon' praise and still look fly. I've been weighing every season, heart on one side, truth on the other. Grace in my walk, glory in my cover. Step to the left, I'm aligned. Peace in my heart, made of mine. Wrist shining, Bible in my bag. Gold on my neck, Savior in my swag. Hey, born with the scales in my hand. Still I lay it all in His plan. Measured by mercy, not fame. He called my star by my name. I'm a Libra in the light, standing tall in my faith. Pretty smile, holy style. I got heaven on my face. When I move, when I glide, it's the grace in my stride. Balanced by the blood, that's my scales and my pride. That's my scales and my pride. Hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Hands up high, heels on beat, praise in the club, praise in the street. Halo over this laid out lace, a little gloss, whole lot of grace. They see the charm, but He sees the core. He opened doors I ain't asking for. So I two-step, testify, slide every turn. He by my side. I'm a Libra in the light, standing tall in my faith. Pretty smile, holy style. I got heaven on my face. When I move, when I glide, it's the grace in my stride. Balanced by the blood, that's my scales and my pride. That's my scales and my pride. Whoa, left, right, spin it, back, stay true. If you love the Lord, let Him shine. Hey, heart in the clouds, feet on the floor. We give Him the praise, then we give Him some more. I'm a Libra in the light, standing tall in my faith. Pretty smile, holy style. I got heaven on my face. When I move, when I glide, it's the grace in my stride. Balanced by the blood, that's my scales and my pride. That's my scales and my pride.
Hey everybody, this is your girl Creole Butterfly, Libra Butterfly Coco 929, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast. The horses are beautiful and the women are fast. It just really depends on what you like. I want to say happy birthday and happy anniversary, happy quinceañera, happy bar mitzvah, talati dotty, and every darn body under the sound of my voice. And you know I'm the open the what? The smooches. So you get a smooch, everybody gets a darn blasted smooch. Hey, what's up, Anthony? Hey, King, how you doing? Okay, so all right, y'all. Ooh, child, we got a loaded schedule. So let's get into it. Let me see which video I got prompt up first. I think we gonna go over. Hold on. Let's just do this one first then. Y'all, I don't know if y'all heard about this because it really ain't been on the news. So I'm not sure if you heard about this. But we're going to talk about it now. Let's talk about it. Hold on.
With this breaking news tonight, a body has been found in Jackson. The body of a woman was found in the 500 block of Road of Remembrance in West Jackson. That's near West Capitol Street. Hinds County Coroner Jeremiah Howard tells 3 on Your Side the woman was found behind a house on Road of Remembrance. He says the body will be sent to the state crime lab for an autopsy. This is a death investigation, and Jackson police will handle the case. JPD says crime scene investigators are working to determine the circumstances surrounding the death of the unidentified Black female.
Okay, Mississippi, for the last 3 months or so, y'all have been on the news. Okay? Y'all have really been on the news, and we're going to need y'all to get some act right, but it don't tell y'all why, but this is how this lady was found. This is a real picture, you guys.
You can help.
of course, after this
Upgrade your
commercial.
home's old, worn-out floor for up to
This is in
70%
Jackson,
less
Mississippi,
than you
where
might think. That's right, guys.
DD4L, the dancing
A
dog.
death investigation, and they say they are working to find out the circumstances surrounding this death. But just take a look at this picture real quick, and there you see it.
You see that picture? That's a real picture. That's not imaging. That's not AI. This is how they found this lady. This is a tree. This is a lady. These are her legs swinging. What do you think that means? And look, they got that blocked because that is a cord or so around her neck, and she's hanging from a tree. Now, Black people, we kill ourselves in many ways, okay? But I'm gonna say, I ain't gonna say 100%, but I'm gonna say 98.5% we don't hang ourselves to kill ourselves. It's too close to slavery, okay?
Right there. And they have the praying hands over her face, but you can tell from the position of the body, especially.
So let's talk about it. If y'all want to see that, y'all can go to, I think his name is, hold on, let me pull it up. It's on internet, period, but his name is Tyler House Publishing. So if you want to see that video, you can go to Tyler House Publishing. He's on YouTube and he has the video, okay? But I seen this on my news on Facebook. Somebody put it on Facebook on my Kentucky news. This lady, they found her behind the house hanging from a tree, okay? So first of all, we pray for her family, okay, and everything. And y'all, if y'all don't understand, like, I don't want you to walk around fearful, okay, because God has all of our number. Now, you can die before your time, so I don't, people need to stop that crap. You can, okay? But when I tell y'all things have intensified because of the leadership that we're under, and it's not that racism, went away. No, it's just getting exposed. That's it. It doesn't have to hide now. So some of your little white friends and everything that you used to thought was cool, but you had in the back of your mind, you was like, I don't know, every now and then I get this feeling. Don't be surprised when they show you who they are. Okay? Because you can only hide for so long. 15 to 21 days creates a habit. Okay? 15 to 21 days creates a habit. And people can only hide who they are for so long before it really starts to merge who these people are, okay? And even though I told y'all, I got a sister, and I always refer to her like Mariah Carey because she takes on the white side of her more than she do the Creole side of her, okay? And my dad he's what's that, quatchaloon. He's got 4 different things in him to make up one person. And my mom's got 2. So we all mixed up, okay? But one of my sisters looked just straight up white. She's got blonde hair, everything. And if we were standing side by side, the only way you would know we were kin is if you look at our eyes. That's it. If you look at our eyes, you'd be like, they might be somewhat of kin. But other than that, she looked like a white woman standing next to a real chocolate girl, okay? So, yeah. So I don't have anything, if you love me and you like me, I love you and I like you. You understand what I'm saying? Thank you, King. So yeah, I'm like, So y'all better start watching out for these so-called. I mean, I'm still surprised. Can I go here, y'all, real quick? I talk about this every day, and I'm gonna make it my business when I come on to make sure I bring this name up. Kendrick Johnson Jr. I'm still surprised how we've skipped over him and went straight to Nolan Wells. Everybody and their mama talking about Nolan Wells. Well, before there was a Nolan Wells, there was a Kendrick. And his parents is still trying to get justice. They trying to make them think that this boy rolled himself up in a mat, in a gym, looking for some shoes, and the shoes was put on top of his body while he was in the mat, but his face was beat up, his knuckles was beat up, and all of that. And then one of the dudes' brother testified to the police what his brother did, that his brother killed him. That's new. Y'all can look at the police report and stuff. But because the daddy was in the FBI and was over the case, how you gonna be over the case of your son that is told that he killed somebody? So once that came out, he stepped down. The damage is already done now. So my thing is, they just went July the 25th, I believe. They just went to Washington D.C. They had a thing for Kendrick. Okay. Also the Hebrew Israelites, they was there with them. It was packed, y'all. We cannot forget that one. We cannot forget Kendrick. Don't let his parents fight by themselves. Because let me tell you something. Speaking of a parent who lost a grown child, okay, to murder, it's not easy. You learn how to adapt to your new normal, but that pain is always there. You always think about that child. Out of 24 hours a day, at least 18, that child goes across your mind. And I knew I wanted, and it took King, the King in the chat, it took him to tell me when this happened. He said, "Now, let me tell you." See, I don't sugarcoat nothing, and I believe in giving people their props. He said, "Let me tell you, it's the case is not gonna go fast." He said, "This case is gonna take years." He told me that, and I didn't want to believe it. I'm like, "No, blah blah blah." Y'all, we just got victory. And when I say just, I'm talking about this year, and it was in 2020. He told me that. King told me that. He said, it's going to take some years. It's not going to be quick. He said, I want you to prepare yourself for that. That's the real talk. And even though I didn't want to hear that, I didn't. I wanted to hear we was going to go to court in 2 months and, have the trial. And when I tell you, that girl pulled out every stop she could pull out. I mean, not coming to court with no shoes on, coming to court sitting backwards and whatever the case may be, just to get it postponed. Talking about she's crazy. So then they had to do a mental thing. They had to do one of those twice. And that took every bit of 9 months. Both times. So I understand how Kendrick's parents feel when you know somebody done did something to your child and you want justice and can't get it. Y'all, I'm not saying do not pray and stand up for Nolan Wells, but I'm also saying add to that Kendrick and his parents, y'all. Add to that. That stress will kill you. When I tell you the reason why my health went down is because not only did I not get a chance to grieve my daughter when this happened, but my husband, my king, turned around and the Lord took him home the following year. And I had to go in there and have them take the respirator off of him. So not only did I not grieve my daughter, but now I have to take care of my husband's and, make sure the kid's okay and make funeral arrangements and make sure all it. Y'all, of course my health was going to go down because I hadn't had a chance to get it all out. Baby, don't you know, I just started grieving in 2023. And that was my daughter. I still couldn't bring myself to grieve my husband yet. 2023. We're in 2026. I'm finally at a point to where I can say his name and not cry. I'm finally at a point to where I can look at his urn and not cry and not hold the urn talking about, why you leave me, my God? Oh, that's real. I know y'all don't like real talk. Y'all like that fake stuff, but that's real. Because unfortunately, me and my husband liked each other. We didn't just love each other. We liked each other. Like we was the kind of husband and wife that, baby, what you doing? Reading. Why? Nothing. Just thought I'd mess with you. Or I could be in the kitchen and he'll come behind me and start dancing on me and stuff. He'll play some old school living for the love of you, and we'll start dancing and everything. And sometimes the kids be like, oh my God, get a room. And I told y'all, my husband said, this is my room. I pay for this house. Every room is my room, including yours. Like, let's play some dominoes, babe. All right, I'm gonna throw some meat on the grill. Get the dominoes. I'm like, I got them. I got the paper. Let's go. Like, we enjoyed our marriage. I don't know what it feels like. And when I went to see, let me tell you, hey, let's go here. My husband, when he came into the relationship with me, he had a secret. He didn't know how to tell me because he was trying to fight the secret by himself. It's in my book. Check it out. My new book coming out. Anyway, I stayed with him doing it. So I had a secret, and my secret was sexual. Oh, y'all want to hear this? My secret was sexual. Uh-huh. So I can talk about me. I don't care what you think because I overcame it. I'm delivered from it. I'm healed. I've helped others. Hey, let's talk about it. Okay, let's talk about it. That was mine. And every now and then, a thing would seem like it jump on me, and I would be fighting it. Every now and then, it would seem like it would get the best of me. But me and my husband decided we rather hurt each other with the truth than to smooth each other with a lie. And when I finally told him, I had to test that water because I'm like, I got to tell him this. When I finally told him about some stuff sexually, you know what he told me? Okay, we're going to deal with it. And I looked at him. He said, what you thought? You thought I was going to leave you? You thought I was going to say, he said, after you done stuck with me? He said, baby, I done told you this is till death do us part. He said, you my soulmate for real. He said, I ain't going nowhere. We going to deal with this like you helped me. That's real. Do you hear me? So that's why I always talk about him in a good way because he knew my issue and stood with me through it until I got healed from it. So y'all don't want to let me move on. Shoot. Okay, next thing. We're gonna keep it Lord, let me calm down. All right. Now look, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. It's the anniversary. It's your anniversary. Here we go. It's the anniversary. Let's go. Let go. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Let me be honest with y'all. On this day right here, kid, I was happy to be a black person. Okay, I was happy to be a black person. I ain't gonna lie. I think all of us was on this day right here, kid. Baby, I heard that song. And I'm proud to be an American where at least I know I'm free. Honey, I ain't lying. Come on, let go. You see, bro, take off quicker. You see, bro, he took off. Hold on. I love the one when old dude jumps in this water. Who said we can't swim? The devil is a lie. Let's go. Look, there you go in the water. And the Olympian is okay. That boy swimming his ass over there. God dang! That boy finna help that boy. What's the sign, y'all? When we throw a head up in the air, ain't that the sign? You see a head go up in the air, okay? All right, let's go. Get up there, young boy. Get up there, young buck. Get up there, young buck. They throw his ass up. Yes, let's go. They throw his ass up. We got action, baby. He finna do that. Chris, switch the camera till we can see. We get the.
That ball, baby.
Come on.
They ready to move some. They ready to move some.
He ready to run.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Look at bro. Look at bro.
What's up?
Bro's like, what? What?
I was up a minute ago.
Yeah. Woo! 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 Woo!
Look at her
They
running.
scared.
She done jumped on that man. Look at her trying to run.
They scared. Woo! Big day.
Oh, they got one. We got us one.
Oh my God. Woo! That what you get. That what you get. That what you get. Oh, tie her ass up. Ooh, she whooping her ass. She better put her in the water.
In the water.
In the water. Tie his ass up. Cause y'all were wrong. Do some.
When I tell you, bros was like, nah, we ain't having this. We not having this.
Boop, ah, boop, ah, boop, 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 ah, boop, ah, boop, ah. Woo! He ran, he jumped in the wall. Yeah.
Uh-oh, look. You gonna try to sneak me? What? He choking him. He's squeezing his head and everything. Yeah. Whole schools ain't forgot. Who you think you is? That look like a cue. That look like a cue. That look like a cue. Where's that shirt? Come on.
Two all went in the water.
Okay, y'all, since it's the anniversary, I wanted to show y'all that so we can, it's not funny. So we can go back and yeah, so we can remember that. I wanted to show you guys that it's the 3-year anniversary, y'all's and y'all's, okay. Another thing, I'm ready to hold on, let me stop this, hold on. Okay, and so like I said, I always talk about uh I always well no, I ain't gonna go there yet. I'm gonna go there at the end. Let's see. Let's go here. Is this the one? Nope. Nope. It's going to be okay. Here we go. I swear I'm gonna have to stop eating fried food altogether because it's fried fish that I cooked and I ain't have no sodium on it, but it's got my head swimming. That's not good. So as soon as we get out there, I know what I gotta do. Make sure y'all can see this. I wasn't sick. I wasn't 6 years old, but this is how my dad had me with the Pow Pals. Check her out though. Check her out.
Alpha Charlie, Alpha Charlie. Alpha Charlie. Who Alpha? Who Alpha?
Okay, now. Okay, you talking about survival, baby. Once my arm healed, because y'all know I had to go back through surgery on the 27th of July. It's been a week. Okay, once my arm healed, I'm at the range. Do you hear me? You never forget what you taught. You understand what I'm saying? But one of my sisters, we gonna hit the range with a couple of her friends and everything. I really want another gun as well. I want two. Uh, I got other stuff in here. Don't get it twisted, but I want another pow pow. This time though, I want a 9 millimeter. That's what I want. I want a 9 millimeter, and I'm gonna go and custom fit one, like put it in my hand, shoot it, and make sure that it's like a glove. Because any pow pow that you get, it needs to be an extension of your arm. Okay, it needs to be an extension of your hand. You need to be able to work at it like you do a pencil, blow dry out, or something of that nature. Okay, so yes, hold on. Check this out.
Heart of a woman is delicate. When the energy bad, she don't do the cycle, she rather get rid of it. How do I know? See, all of my sentiments come from experience. I met me a queen, her melanin remind me of cinnamon. Conversation was intimate. She don't want a thug, she want her a gentleman who get thuggish when necessary, who never treat her like secondary. Whenever she with me, she never worry. Whatever she need, I got it. I'm all about love, I read about it. That's bell hooks. She like that I read books. I can tell she intrigued. I can read looks, cause it's all in the eyes. We don't fall in love, we rise. We don't quit when it's hard, we try. When you fight to this, we try. Like Queen and Slim, be my legacy. They talk about us, this is jealousy. You sick and tired, I'm your remedy. When you need to vent, I'm your therapy. If you need prayer, I'll be your pastor too. I do what you ask me to. It's you I'm attracted to. I manifest then attracted you, and I know how to pursue, so I'm coming after you. Let's make it last, cause ain't nobody coming after you. I call you my twin flame. Together we matching the fire. I'm your gravity cause I be holding you down and lifting you higher. We in sync wherever I need. She know my deepest desire. She be cooking for me in the kitchen. I don't need no cooking with Kaya. Shout out to her. The heart of a woman is delicate. When the energy bad, she don't do the cycle, she rather get rid of it. How do I know? See, all of my sentiments come from experience. I met me a queen, her melanin remind me of cinnamon. The conversation was intimate. She don't want a thug, she want her a gentleman who get thuggish when necessary, who never treat her like secondary. Whenever she with me, she never worry. Whatever she need, I got it. I'm all about love, I read about it. This bell hooks, she like that I read books. I can tell she intrigued, I can read looks, cause it's all in the eyes. We don't fall in love, we rise. We don't quit when it's hard, we try. When you fight to this, we try. Like Queen and Slim, be my legacy. They talk about us, this is jealousy. You sick and tired, I'm your remedy. When you need the vent, I'm your therapy. If you need prayer, I'll be your pastor too. I do what you ask me to. It's you I'm attracted to. I manifested and attracted you, and I know how to pursue. So I'm coming after you. Let's make it last, cause ain't nobody coming after you. I call you my twin flame. Together we matching the fire. I'm your gravity cause I be holding you down and lifting you higher. We in sync wherever I need. She know my deepest desire. She be cooking for me in the kitchen. I don't need no cooking with Kaya.
Okay. I thought that was awesome. Next. Wait a minute. Y'all remember this? This is what I want to take us back to right here. Hold on. Okay. Trying to make sure y'all can see it. Never forget.
Up watching this video of Black America before welfare, before gang culture. This was the Black community in the 1920s, 30s, 40s, and even in the middle of segregation. We built multiple successful Black communities and economies all around America, known as Black Wall Streets. In these communities, Black people owned the land. We owned every house and every business on the land. We owned the bus lines. We owned the movie theaters. We owned the grocery store. We own the libraries. We own the schools. We own the law. My eyes watered up watching this video of Black America before welfare, before gang culture. This was the Black community in the 1920s, 30s, 40s, even in the middle of segregation. We built multiple successful Black communities and economies all around America, known as Black Wall Streets. In these communities, Black people owned the land. We owned every house and every business on the land. We owned the bus lines. We owned the movie theaters. We owned the grocery store. We owned the libraries. We owned the schools. We owned the law.
Okay. Getting down to my last two. I just don't want y'all to forget. We haven't always, y'all, been to where, one woman in the house by herself with 99,000 kids or with one kids. And daddy said no, it's been absence and, you know, just trying to stick his peen in any vagina that'll let him. It has not always been like that. And just like we learned bad behavior, we can learn good behavior. This right here reminded me so much of me and my late husband. Because I told y'all, I need a man who can pray over me and for me and get it through to God, okay? Just like I used to cover him and pray for him. And I remember, I mean, I have many years of memories of stuff like this happening with my husband. Like I told y'all, I used to wake up sometime in the middle of the night and my husband be praying over me, talking to God about me and protect the Lord and God, keep God in her footsteps and, you know, all that stuff. And I know some of y'all women think that's lame and that's fine. You know, that's fine. So, yeah. But I just wanted to share this. Like I said, I'm all about love, okay? We all about love. I told you, if anything, this is the love section. Okay, so that's important. That is very important. Trying to think, is that coming to the end? Hold on. Okay, now let's get into something real quick. All right. I want to talk to my men, especially my black men. So, y'all know I'm making an EP, and my cousin that's helping me, that's the maestro. Like I said, he learned how to play 7 different instruments just by ear. Like he never went to school for it. He just picked it up. Okay. So we call him maestro, right? Because he can play anything. He can play saxophone, drums, guitar, organ, keyboard, piano. Uh, what else? I mean, he can play anything. He picks it up by ear. Whatever your song is, he can hear you sing it and just start playing it, right? Uh, this is scary. Ugh. Okay, so anyway, so I texted him last night. I said, hey, cuz it's almost September, you know, the EP is supposed to be out by my birthday. You know, like I said, we are now in August. I was not prepared for what he told me. I know he had been sick for the last couple of months. Okay. And then I've had different surgeries, but he texted me back. He said, hey, cuz, he said, I'm not ignoring you. He said, but I got to tell you something. I said, okay. He said, I have been diagnosed with stage 4 prostate cancer and kidney disease. I sat up in my bed, was like, huh? So I want to say to men, especially black men, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Because a man that keep working and working and working 2 and 3 jobs and work overtime and all this and stuff, and because he got to take care of home, he got to take care of the wife, he got to take care of the kids, he need money saved up and all of this, and all of that is important, but it don't mean nothing if you're not here. So I did do a live once before about prostate, okay, a herb that helps with the prostate. And so what I'm going to do is either later on tonight or tomorrow, I am going to do about the prostate again because I think that is very important. And I love my black men. I love y'all. I really do. And I want y'all to be around because we need y'all. Let me be the woman for all women, okay, especially all black women. We need y'all. All right, this fight cannot be won without y'all. We need y'all to lead. We need y'all to have our back when it's our turn to do something. We need y'all, okay? And I am a woman that is not afraid to let y'all know we need you. And we need you to take care of yourself, okay? Give me one moment. So this right here, and this is dedicated to my black. This right here was a show that made it cool to go to college as a black person. Also, let us know about fraternity and sororities because a lot of us didn't know anything. And this show right here reiterated that. So thank you to Bill Cosby for this. And this is one of my favorite shows. And I like the one for the fraternity too, like when Ron and your boy, he didn't want to, he dropped out of being joining in the fraternity, but Ron stayed in it. I might have to find that, but let's go.
This shirt. I like one team a little more than the other. Oh. I'm totally biased. First stop, Gilbert
It ain't me, y'all. I swear it's not. Okay. I'm telling y'all, it made everybody, it was such a mass entrance into college for Black students when the different world came out. Okay. Different world came out, baby. Why do y'all think, why do y'all think they fought? You know what? I could get into that, but I'm not. But it's a reason. It's many reasons why they fought Bill Cosby. Some of y'all just think what y'all saw, it was just, oh, because of this. No, it was bigger than that. It's bigger than that. Okay. Hold on. Let me refresh. Okay, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Because I found it. Hold on. You know what? I said hold on. Hold on. Listen to the song, y'all. Here they go. This remind me of, yep, listen. Lambda, lambda, loo. Lambda, lambda, loo. Lambda, lambda, loo. Yes, y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? I promise you, like that had the that made it so cool to go to college. What's up, Jay Parrish, boo? That made it so cool to go to college. One, we got to see the sororities and fraternities on we didn't know what was gonna come up on different world Oh my gosh, we got their fashions, we got the hangouts, we got them going against each other, the fraternities, the step shows and stuff. Baby, that right there made it cool to go to college. Because other than that, we didn't really have no show that featured Black people going into college. We just didn't. You know, we finally, like, the Cosby Show opened up to what can happen if you go to college, because you had two Black people in a successful way. You had a woman lawyer and a medical doctor who had kids that was in HBCUs. And we didn't really hear too much about HBCUs until the Cosby Show. Come on, y'all. Let's be honest. Don't y'all know that there has always been a target on Cosby's back because of that? Think about it. Anything that can bring Black people to success has been a target. Anybody who brings Black people, give them another way of really looking at stuff and changing the way they think and act for the better, there's a target on them. I know y'all don't believe that, but it's true. Let me see if it's anything else that I forgot. Hold on. We talked about cancer with men, with Black men. We did the anniversary of the riverboat. When that head goes up in the air, I need y'all to come running, okay? And you know what? I can spell. I don't know why this computer does not allow me to spell correctly. I hit the key, and it's like, it'd be like, huh? Okay, I'm gonna have to go in here and change this. Hold on, y'all, because my I'm straight up. Hold on. Dang. Okay, last thing I got to show y'all, King Blue. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I'm missing, King Blue. Hold on. Y'all, yes, and if you didn't see all the video, please go back and look at it. Let me pull up King Blue. When we stand, I know you are my brother. Lambda, Lou. We stand fast, we stand tall, we stand together whenever we go wrong. That's why I love, whether it's support of the boule, or whatever. I still love to see my brothers and sisters in their habitats. I still love to see their step shows and all of that and stuff like that. And it's so funny because my favorite college band is from Jackson, Mississippi. I love them. I love them, honey. And I listen to them all the time. So, it kind of hurts my soul that all of this stuff is happening with Jackson, Mississippi. It's like, dude. Let me pull it up. I got it right here. Hold on. Now we are together. Live. Okay. I'm going to bring this up as we speak. Okay, yes. I know, Jay Parrish, you know what? I had to play that because today is the 3rd year anniversary of this. I had to play it. Hold on. Let me make sure y'all can see this. Yep. Okay. It says, Wichita, Kansas, September 19th, a dispatch from Stonewall in the Chickasaw Nation brings information to the effect that King Blue, the leader of the Chickasaw Negro Indians, is in open rebellion. The insurrectionists have gone on a Mandarin out tour and are terrorizing the Indian citizens, especially the squaws. Last Saturday, the band headed by King Blue swept down on the farm of George H. Truitt, postmaster at Stonewall. The Indians came to the farm at noon. When Truitt, a white man, and his squaw were led from the house and bound with a rope and held prisoner. Okay, this is talking about King Blue. Okay, Chickasaw government will move them from the reservation. So y'all can go look up King Blue and get his information and everything. I was trying to find the other one that my thumbnail. Y'all see the picture on my thumbnail. I was trying to find it. I saved it somewhere. Ain't no telling where it's at, but I saved it somewhere, and I wanted to show y'all about that. Okay, so yeah. One last thing, since we on our ancestry, let me show you this. We refresh. I know we all together. We stand fast, we stand tall. Hold on. Make sure y'all can see that. Okay, you can. Good. All right. Americans ended with as many as 40% of the Indians in southern New England living in English households as indentured servants or slaves. Okay. The English colonists weren't the only ones to use the labor of enslaved indigenous people. Of course, the Spanish were almost totally dependent on Indian labor in most of their colonies. Rights, okay. Enslaved Native Americans became one of the primary ways to expand the economy for the colonists in South Carolina, and to the lesser extent in North Carolina, Virginia, and Louisiana. From 1670 to 1720, more Indians were shipped out of Charlestown, South Carolina, than Africans were imported as slaves. And Charleston was a major port for bringing in Africans. Okay. So, and I was trying to find the one, y'all, where it shows that we went from Indians to Negroes. I forgot what year that was, but we went from Indians to Negroes. They changed us from Indians to Negroes. And that was like in 14 something. They changed our nationality from Indians to Negroes. Yep. Okay. I don't know if this is going to be an episode, a movie, or what, but y'all, I showed y'all part of this yesterday. Here's the other part. Hold on. Whatever it is, I'm ready to support it, because y'all do know Marvel has removed most of their black heroes, super heroes. They've moved them because of what was said in the White House about what's her name? Apita, about her being the black. Evidently, that spot was done for was originally by a white woman or something. Apita, I think that's her name. Lapita. She's beautiful to me. She really is. To be a dark skinned girl, you know how people say to be a dark skinned girl. I don't know what that means, but I thought I'd just say it because that's how they say it. Like we can't be cute. That's you know what. Anyway, let's go ahead. I ain't gonna get on that. Let's go. Did y'all see that? It says Black hero came to free him. The house slave called him the N-word and chose massa. Chains ain't always physical.
You're lucky I don't kill you for the countless bodies of my people buried beneath this land.
Brother Todd, there's one brother refusing to come with us.
I've done a lot of things in my time, but I ain't run away with no half-naked blue-eyes monkey. Master been good to me. Get out of here, nigga. You're lucky I don't kill you for the countless bodies of my people buried beneath this land.
Brother Todd, there's one brother refusing to come with us.
I've done a lot of things in my time, but I ain't run away with no half-naked blue-eyes monkey. Master been good to me. Get out of here, nigga. You're lucky.
It is always one. I'm going to tell y'all sometime this week, watch Django. It's not called The Django. It's called Django. The D is silent. Watch Django again and just listen. It's always one. Okay? Always one. You know, I remember I shout out to 300 because he said this to me one day. We was talking and he was like, you know how back in the days, some of them house slaves that, you know, just thought that master loved them would say, Master, we's sick. If the master was sick, Master, we's sick. You know, he's like, hell no, we's ain't nothing. You know, it was funny to me. Like I said, shout out to 300. It was funny to me. I was like, you know it. Nah, I ain't sick just because you sick, you know. So, you know, Master, we sick. And you hear him, Master been goods to me. You know, yeah, it's always one. It is always one. And believe it or not, they were trained like that. And that's why it's so hard for us to get on code because it's always one. That's why I love Harriet Tubman because Harriet Tubman was like, the only way that you're going to be free, like once you start going with her, the only way you're going to be free is if she kill you. Because she can't have you being scared and telling where they going, what they doing, and all this and stuff like that. So, yeah, I support Harriet Tubman all the way, you know. And last but not least, let me say this to y'all about Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King actually at the end said he believed he led his people into a burning building. He did what he thought was right for the most part, y'all, until he started learning that it wasn't what he thought. Y'all got to give people grace because a lot of y'all don't even do that. That man gave the ultimate sacrifice, which was his life. Okay? He gave the ultimate sacrifice, which was his life. And like his daughter said, if it was going to be all that, I want my daddy back. Real talk. That man gave up. That man gave up the ultimate sacrifice. You know, so yeah, y'all let that man rest and y'all thank him for as far as he took us. Now it's up to us to go the rest of the way. You know, I've heard people disrespect him. I heard people say, F Martin Luther King, F him. You know, and that's so disrespectful. That is disrespectful. You would never hear a Chinese person talking about F this person. Or another person said, F this person that was a leader. You'll never hear that. Only us do we get very disrespectful to leaders who have given up their life, their family, and everything for us to be better. What y'all gonna say about Farrakhan, Minister Farrakhan, if he passed away or when he passed away? F him too? That's weird to me. The man, he changed it at the end. It was like, you know, he repented and apologized for the way that he was doing different things. You know, he had the best interest at heart. He was a minister. That's what ministers do. That's what we do. We try to live our life the way God wants us to and lead people to Christ. Okay. So y'all can't hate that man. And I ain't gonna stand for it. I'm serious. Don't be around me talking about no F Muhammad Ali. I don't want to hear it. And a whole lot of people, the way that y'all stand on stuff, the disrespect that y'all have for slaves, the people, who came before us, who they died just to vote and all this and stuff, and and the disrespect y'all have for them, I can't even rock with you like that. I can't rock with you, player. I'm sorry. I'll speak because, like my grandmother said, it don't hurt to speak. But as far as having something to do and all this and stuff, I can't do it because I don't feel like it. And plus, I know, like I said, I'm very much connected to the struggle. I'm very much connected to the struggle. So, nah. Mm-mm. So, yeah, I wanted to come and say that and talk to y'all and go from there. Like I said, I know y'all wrapped up in who did, how did, we did, you did, and all this and stuff. But hopefully y'all got something, okay? Hopefully when you come over here, you learn something. And, I encourage your heart, okay? And everything. So, because that's what it's about. So, let me say this. Keep each other in prayer, y'all. This young guy protected himself. This young black guy protected himself against this Hispanic man who tried to stab him with a knife, and he beat the guy up, and they locked the black guy up instead of the Hispanic who tried to kill him. Make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. That's all. That's all I'm saying, Boo Boo Kitty. So, um, wait a minute. One moment. One moment. One moment in time. Give me one moment. Okay, I'm gonna bring this up. Some of y'all don't know him. If you've been following sports, then you know this guy right here. He is a family friend, and everything, and he's an ex NBA master. Okay, I'm gonna bring him up. His name is Dr. Duncanstein. His name is Daryl Griffin. Dr. Duncanstein is what they would call him. Okay, and we have this thing that goes on every year like clockwork called the Dirt Bowl. Okay. And everything and stuff. And so, yeah, it's sort of like how, what's that in New York, where something, MacArthur Park, where all the good basketball players go and play and all that. And you like, why come they ain't making it in the NBA and all that? And that's because the NBA didn't want that competition for real. Yeah, this is how ours is, except ours is called the Dirt Bowl. And this is Dr. Duncanstein. He used to be in the NBA. His name is Daryl Griffin.
Even through my younger days, has always been the focal point of the summer for the city of Louisville, particularly the West End. This is where all the talent comes to play in the summertime and expose their talent. As you can see by the crowd here, when I was playing, it was 3 times as many people coming down here. So it's always a good thing to have a community event in the West End, and it's a mainstay. It's one of the events in the West End that the community looks up to. Well, it's a gathering point. People can come here on Saturdays and Sundays and let their hair down and picnic and barbecue, and you got vendors, and it's just a big social event gathered around a good basketball. Well, I came up when the Colonels were a pro team here, and I came up when the college basketball players could play. So that's why during my era, it was at the height, because you had so much competition and so much talent that was coming through here. Artis Gilmore, George Tinsley, Dan Issel, Jim McDaniels, George McGinnis, Of course, myself and Bobby Turner, Duran Macklin. I mean, it was just amazing the talent that came in. And Sunday was the pro day. That's when all the pros came. And the game started at 5, so you could see them all come in over on the south side, and you see all these tall players parking their cars and coming up and getting ready to play. And it was just amazing. Everybody looked forward to it. And it wasn't as, I would say, organized as it is now. As far as it was greatly organized, but you got more beaches now. You got score clock now. You got more vendor area now. We were in the infancy state when I came up. So, but the players that came through, it unfortunately for this generation, they hear about the past. It's hard to duplicate it because we don't have a pro team, and the college players can't play. So if you can, just them two right there could tell you what kind of competition level that we had. But they're doing the best they can with what they have. It's been great, and I've been really proud of what they're doing. Well, the Dirt Bowl, even through.
Okay, that was Dr. Duncanstein himself talking about when he played in the Dirt Bowl. Baby, let me tell you, the Dirt Bowl is and was and shall always be. Okay, if you ever want to see, come on, be quiet. If you ever want to see some good stuff like that, baby, come to Kentucky, honey, and come down and watch the Dirt Bowl, because I usually record from there and show y'all and everything. I didn't go down there this year because I've had problems with my knee, and so I didn't get the chance to do a lot of stuff I normally do during the summer because my knee was like, school me. I said no, so excuse me. You got to kind of listen and everything. So last but not least, let's go here. Hold on. Let me pull it up. And shout out to all my peoples. Shout out to all of my peoples. Let me see. I am working on something though, y'all. I hope y'all love it when y'all hear it. I'm working on something. Okay, so whether you believe this or not, I am going to share it with you because I share all things Black. So be one. Let's go. Okay, did I share it? Hold on, because I don't think I shared it. Hold on. I didn't. My bad, player. I was so wrapped up, I didn't share it. Doggy. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, let's go.
You're gonna learn. Wait, those of you who are getting real nervous, those of you who are getting scared about the potential of an invasion of little green men from Mars on UFOs, I can tell you right now, there are no little green men coming. But the pilots of those vehicles that you call unidentified flying objects, they look like me. They look like me. And they are not from some alien place. They're from right here with a superior technology that you can only dream about. That you can only dream about. And the powers that be, your rulers, your leaders, they know who are the pilots. That's why UFOs are classified above top secret. You cannot learn about them. And they keep feeding you ideas of ETs with long arms. Ooh. To get you all spooky, thinking about some aliens that are like blobs of jelly. And you're expecting some creepy little thing to come one day. Black men pilot those vehicles. And we dare the powers that be to challenge us on this. Because we have the proof. And we have the technology. And that's why today you got to understand that it's a new day. And while America and Britain are trying to conduct business as usual, it's not going to be business as usual. Just my thoughts. You're going to learn some things about the black man very soon.
Okay, I just wanted to share that with y'all and on a good note. You know, we do one real person. Okay. Y'all know we are B1s first, okay? No matter what the rest of our ethnicity is, we're B1s first. And so y'all keep Nolan Wells' mother in prayer. People are sending fake complaints about her because she's a registered nurse. And they want her to stop trying to find out what happened to her child. If y'all don't think racism still exists, something wrong with you, okay? Something really wrong with you. This woman has every right to see what happened to her kid. Every right. Okay? And they so mad about that, they begin to call the hospital where she works and make complaints on her. She ain't did nothing. See how that works? So, yeah. Okay, that's all I want. Hey, I just want to give y'all something to think about. That's it. I want to give y'all something to think about. All right. Those of you all who have not been able to catch my lives and y'all don't know why and all this, I told y'all they shadow bans me because of my content. You have to unsub and sub back, okay? And sub to all so that way you can get everything, all right? I want to say shout out also to D Ham. Hope you're doing okay.
From Kentucky to the world.
I love you and there's nothing you can do about it.
Real butterfly, spread on wings, girl. Yeah, yeah. Born to shine, leave a balance in her soul. Creole roots deep, got that heart of gold. Butterfly in motion, grace when she fly. Every room she step in, the stars multiply. Dr.Creole, wisdom with the style. That Kentucky vibe, make the world smile. Energy, crown sitting high. Royal Libra season, can't nobody deny. Creole butterfly, Libra queen tonight. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Smooth with the talk, yeah, she calm the storm. Butterfly wings, transformation form. She lifting up hearts with the words she say. A Libra queen guiding us all the way. Hey, Kentucky pride, rhythm in her veins. Creole fire running through her name. When she walk by, the whole crowd sing. Long live the queen, let the bell of love ring. Yeah, butterfly, don't you slow it down. Dr.Creole in the royal crown. Balance in the spirit, love in her hand. Libra queen, ruler of the land. Creole butterfly, Libra queen tonight. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Yeah. So spread your wings, let your soul be free. Yeah. Dr.Creole butterfly.